Are you an expert in your field? Like me, I'm an expert in business ethics. My offer is something to do with ethics in business framed as leadership. So what I want to run through right now is my very quick version of what I understand as a sales funnel for me. So, John, what's your offer? It is ethics in business framed as leadership. Now, why do I put it that way around? Well, I don't see many people in business saying, oh, I need an ethics consultant. But I do see people out there saying, team's not really pulling together at the moment. Maybe I need a little bit of leadership training. And then if we dig deeper under the leadership training, we find out that the owner, the core values of the business owner are not really aligned with business and with the rest of the team. So, sales funnel, start with the offer. And then we're going to go all the way today from the offer to the call to action. Call to action is a discovery call with me to see if we want to work with that business owner. Next step then. What's the next step? Going to go down the attraction marketing route. So that's an article, a long, meaningful piece on LinkedIn. So, idea. Everything starts with an idea. I was looking on LinkedIn. I saw an advert from Exxon. It says they've got amazing new sustainable plastic idea. Me being a sort of a cynical type of person, I said, we'll see. So the starting idea, sustainable plastics advert from Exxon. Let's dig a little deeper. What we do, they're kind enough to give us a white paper to look at. So got Claude to write an article, give me the pros and cons, give me a nice balanced discussion of whether their claims hold up. Idea, Exxon, sustainable plastics. And we said the next step, article, largely by Claude. So we do a sanity check the references, we check whether it's not hallucinating. We do that as a human because we're very good at that. Post on LinkedIn. Now, articles don't really get much visibility. We promote the article as a LinkedIn post. So the article can be as long as you like, pretty much. A LinkedIn post limited to 3,000 characters. We need then to make a teaser for the article as a post. Teaser post. That's going to be a emotion-led attractor, a hook to get your target client to read the post and then read the article and then something at the end. So we've gotten as far. We got as far. LinkedIn post to the article. What's the most important thing on that article? I nearly said it, but I didn't. Most important bit on the article is the CTA. Call to action. And what is the call to action? What's the outcome we desire? We want them to give us a call. So the call to action is discovery call. But we're missing a step. Why would they do that? For what purpose would they give a discovery call? Would they call us up and have a chat? So the missing step. What's in it for me? And then what would trigger them to give you a call? So often a question is good at that. And it could be for a manufacturer, someone in business. What would you do if you were in Exxon's shoes? What would you do in their position? You've got a new product or service that seems really good, really sustainable, really ethical, but in your heart and in the background, you know that there are some dark secrets. What would you do? Would you go ahead, hide the secrets? Would you go ahead and be honest about some potential shortcomings that you are genuinely working on? So, the trigger. What would you do? That's it, really. And down there, you'll have the link to book a call. There you have it. Get yourself an offer worth a few $1,000. Come up with an idea that is topical and aligned with your business. A specific example. You and AI can write a nice article together. Double check it as a human for hallucination. Check the references. You publish the article on LinkedIn if you're in business. And then the trick is to write the teaser section as a post. Why would your purpose of that post is to get them to read the article. The purpose of the article is to make them click the discovery call button. Book a call. Call to action. Discovery call. And the most tricky bit, what would trigger them to actually take action? Everyone is really, really skeptical now. Everyone's sold out. They're fed up with the sales call. Link to your booking page. There you go. Good luck, everyone. Obviously, the bits I haven't talked about. One is the contents of the sales call, the sales conversation. And the other thing that I'm assuming is you've done your 10,000 hours. You are a genuine value-giving expert in your field. Good luck out there.